Hey, so in this video I'm going to show you how I do my little comics I do, the one with Nani, Whitney, and Tutu. I make the spaces, I move the squares there, and then I don't usually start out with the words, but sometimes I do just to see where I need to put them and know when I start drawing the characters that I know how much room I need. Just kind of like a little help. But usually I do draw, sketch out the characters up first and then write out the words. But in this case, I'm doing the opposite. So yeah, once I figure that out, then I just kind of start drawing. The idea to make a comic, you just have to have a good idea. For this idea, I was just thinking about the episode of SpongeBob where, he thinks he's ugly and Patrick is trying to help him get over it. So he tells him, say, I'm ugly and I'm proud. Well, lately I just keep thinking to myself how fat I am, which, I'm not like terribly fat, but I have gained quite a bit of weight since I had 2 kids, and I haven't lost it. Been trying, but not successfully. So, I've been kind of a little emotional about that, because I feel like I've been trying to eat better, I'm trying to exercise, I've been riding my bike every day, I've been going to work, I stand and walk around all day. Like, I do get a good full amount of exercise, but for some reason I can't lose this fat, especially this belly fat I have. Anyways, so I gotta feel like a little confident about myself, so I did this comic for myself to feel that it's okay to be fat. That sounds kind of weird to say that, but basically, yeah. I just want to feel better about myself. I love the 2 kids I have, and I'll do anything for them, and there's I don't know what I'll do without them within my life right now, because they've truly been a blessing for me. But I just keep looking at those photos back in the days where I just looked so thin and nice, where I did make a comic about being fat, and yeah, it's pretty funny. If you want to check it out, it's on Instagram and Facebook. Links are in below. It's just about you're gaining weight as you get older, so you wish you were fat when you first was fat, that kind of thing. Anyway, so I got the drawing of the characters about done. And once it's okay to make mistakes. If there's something you want to try out, if that's what I like to do, I like to invest in trying to see how this looks. If I don't like it, you can just erase it. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you need to start the whole thing over, start the whole thing over. I have done that a few times. It just happens. If you don't like it, you gotta do it. Like this fat. I don't like this fat. I want to get rid of this fat, but for some reason I can't. So, what about that? I don't know. Point is, in drawing, you can make mistakes. Make many mistakes as you like. I'm sure that maybe a lot of people watching this video say, you're doing this wrong. Well, I don't know if there's really a right or wrong answer. This is how I do a comic. My funny little comics with my characters, Nani, Whitney, and Tutu. If you guys don't know them, check them out. They're characters that me and my sisters have developed over the years. My character is Whitney. She's the fat one. Right here, she's saying she's fat and she's proud. Tutu is my younger sister's character. She's the small one. And she's like not really childish, just more smart and not really mature either, though, because she likes playing with toys, even though she's technically in her 20s. Nani is the tallest, skinny one. She's right there, down there, yelling, saying, "You need to work out." That's my older sister's character, Nani. She's the angry one. well, yeah. She's just, gets anger issues. But they all love each other. These are all 3 sisters, since we're sisters, and they love each other, and they have weird adventures and such. And how we create these comics when we first started was, someone does something first, like, say, me. I have a notebook and a pencil, and I draw Whitney drinking her smoothie. Then I just pass the notebook and a pencil to my next sister, whoever wants to do it next. They do something to that, and then they pass it along, and it gets back to me, and eventually I do something else to it, add on, and it just keeps going, and that's how we get our comics idea. But this was all on me. I told my sisters about this idea, well, at least one of them, and they said it was funny. And they will tell me some ideas also what to do, and I have done so. And I quite enjoy it. I really like making comics, especially also the manga ones. If you don't know any about those, please check out my blog or Instagram and Facebook. I mean, they're all there. Links are below. And I hope you enjoy watching this video. I didn't really explain all the details of how I drew that comic. I basically kind of talked about how fat I am. Sorry about that. But please subscribe and like, and tell your buddies about it. Thanks.